All right, it's time to get excited.
What?
Yeah. All right, tonight is round one of the NBA draft, and the Charlotte Hornets will be on the clock two times, Jane.
Two times. Let's head out to the Spectrum Center where we find WCNC Charlotte's Danielle Stein. And Danielle, the Hornets, they've made a lot of smart picks in the past. So what are you hearing about this class?
Yeah, let's take a look back at what the Hornets were able to do last year. They picked up a great draft class, drafting 4 rookies last year, headlined by Colin Knippel, who they picked 4th overall and ended up in the running for Rookie of the Year. But all 4 of these young Hornets really made their presences felt in very different ways. As an example, Sion James, he was a guy who played 5 years of college basketball before joining the Charlotte Hornets, and he ended up playing every single game this past season, being just another steady force. So he did bring maturity as well. At exit interviews just a couple months ago, I asked the president of basketball operations, Jeff Peterson, how their approach to last year's draft can kind of set the model for how they do drafts moving forward. Jeff believing whoever they bring in tonight will have great examples ahead of them.
Whoever we draft this year, they get to look at those 4 rookies as an example, and those are the guys that will continue to set the tone. Of course, along with the other guys in our locker room, but as we're talking about rookies specifically, again, it'll make it easier for whoever we bring in. Like, oh, they can look at Sion and he's setting an example of when to show up and what to do and things like that. So, again, it continues to make my job a little bit easier from that standpoint.
So later on tonight here at the Spectrum Center, we're going to be hearing from Jeff as well as head coach Charles Lee after the conclusion of the first round. As of right now, like we mentioned, the Hornets do have 2 picks in the first round at number 14 and number 18. But as we know, it is draft night and anything can happen. A lot can change between now and when the Hornets are on the clock. But for now, with the Hornets live at the Spectrum Center, Danielle Stein, WCNC Charlotte.
It's part of the excitement.
Anything can happen. I can get drafted.
No, you can't. No. Your days are done.
All right. Thank you, Danielle.